On the last Wilderness Locked Ultimate IronMan episode, we started our journey with mixed success. We got some of our combat skills up and began the bone plan for protection prayers. I raised my cooking, mining and smithing, and finally, I ended with 15 mining, ticking off one of the easy diary tasks that require a level. We ended with a few gear upgrades and the promise to complete the easy diary today. As a quick reminder, we have 5 tasks to do in this series before we're done. I have to complete the Easy Wilderness Diary, which I will hopefully do today. I need to kill another player. I need to make 100k and enter the Revenant Caves. I need to kill the Crazy Archaeologist. And then finally, I need to get my woodcutting level to 57 and get the fuck out of the wilderness on a canoe. These tasks were put in place as they each line up with a different part of the game. Diary tasks for in-game achievements, killing a player for PvP, killing the Crazy Archaeologist for PvM, the 100k and Rev Caves for money making, and the woodcutting and canoe for skilling. Let's get right into today's adventure. Welcome back. Today we're starting with hill giants to get some big bones. Here we go, here's our first kill and some big bones. You may remember from last time that offering them on the Chaos Altar will give me around 53 experience per bone. I'm currently in the Edgeville dungeon and this little alcove here is pretty good for me. Hill giants do still take a fair bit to kill and I do need to eat during each kill, though I can back away like this and eat freely without being attacked in the meantime. In other news, there's level 25 hit points. Another kill down and it's just a little work route, not really any good to me. Just a little reminder, I'm currently training strength with my scimitar. If I can get 3 more strength levels, I'll get a max hit again, up to 5. I do have a pretty good stock of bronze knives at the moment and I might as well use them up for a bit of range training. I might be able to kill a hill giant or 2 with these ones. At the moment, as you can see, I'm only range level 10, so any levels would be nice. From one of them, that's surprisingly rare, though that's not going to be any good to me really. I could eventually fight Obor. Actually, hang on, maybe with the changes this might work. I'm not that familiar with these new changes, so I don't know if entering the lair the first time uses up the key or not. Let's try it out. Okay, apparently not. I don't think I can take a hit from Obor though, so this is likely not really even relevant. Had a little bit of a look into it. I think I have to kill Obor first before I can open the chest, so that's definitely not going to happen. I may as well hold on to this for now though. I've got 9 big bones on me. That's going to get me a decent amount of prayer experience. Let's use those up. Thankfully at this point I'm still out of the combat range for most PKers, but it's beginning to get a little bit more dangerous. But there's a prayer level 32. Starting to get closer to some protection prayers. I've managed to grab another 9 big bones and I've got a few of the smaller ones as well with me this time so that I can use them since I'll already be at the altar. I didn't actually get a level that time round, but there's an unfortunate person here who's both a lower level and within range. Let's maybe get that player kill down. They run away. I've got the bronze knives here. Let's see what they do. Come on. Shit. Come on. Get them with the knives. Long range. Okay, they're praying, but I can still get them. Let's see how we go. I've run out of run. Okay. Well, it was worth an attempt. Now I'm skulled though, so let's get the hell out of here. Even though I didn't actually manage to kill that guy. If you're watching, I'm very sorry. I don't actually want to kill any players, but it's on my list, and it's something I haven't ever really done before. Just know that it wasn't personal, even though you did call me a unit. I'm just killing men here while I wait for the PK skull to go away. But there's level 29 strength, and now I have a max hit of 5. With these bones here, even without the altar in the wilderness, I still get a prayer level 33. Only 439 more bones for another level. By the way, everything else except for the bones in my inventory and my normal gear will be sold at the general store. Strength level 30. I'm going to keep going for 32. That way I can swap back to one of the other styles and keep my max hit of 5. Got some runes from the men here, so I'm just using those up. May as well get the magic experience while I have the runes, right? I have a cooking level coming in any second now. There it is, level 25. 10 more cooking levels and I can make those pizzas. Imps can drop lots of random crap, so whenever I'm seeing one, as I always do, I kill an imp. A cabbage. Okay. So I was sort of talking about ranged last episode with crossbows and bolts, but knives are probably a pretty good alternative in the long run. These bronze knives aren't that great, and I am starting to run a little low on them, but I'll make use of them while I have them. With the few knives that I have left, I have to keep picking them up as I keep running out, but there's level 16 ranged, and I can now hit a 3 with the knives on rapid. And a quick prayer level 34. As you can see, I got my crossbow back. I'll be using the bolts that I have. I've got 327 right now. I used up all of the extra knives already, and until these run out, I'll just be using these. Alright, I got level 32 strength. Now I can change back to defense and keep my max hit of 5. Right now with what I'm doing, I think defense is probably a better option, so that's what I'm going for until level 30. Then I'll train back to attack. There's level 26 cooking, another cooking level, 30 experience at a time. There's another ranged level, level 18. They're coming in slowly. Alright, this time I got 16 big bones, which is more than previously. I probably won't continue to hold on to this extra key, the giant key for Obor. It's just taking up space in my inventory, and well, I'm not getting down there anytime soon. And there's prayer level 35. I don't get anything for that, but that's one level closer to the goal. I touched on it briefly last episode, but I would like to do the easy diary today. There are a few things I'm going to need for that, but most importantly, level 21 magic. If I'm going to get magic up, I'm going to need a lot more money to buy runes. And I probably want to get that earth staff back as well. And buy runes here from the mage, but for now I'm actually going to teleport inside of the abyss for one achievement, and then hopefully quickly get through here before I die. Nope, I died. Better go get my stuff back. Nearly back in my area. There we go, safe. Unfortunately, I don't have a spare 5 mil to change my respawn location. Well, all my stuff's gone. Oh well, and I die again. Of course, I don't lose any stats, so once I make my way back, I will rebuild. I suppose this means that now's the perfect time to actually be doing that magic plan, since I don't have any of my armor that I have to hold on to. There's a quick achievement diary task here as well to pull this lever, and yes, I understand. There we go, that's done now too. You know what? Right now, since I don't have anything, I might as well enter the KBD layer for that task. Alright, just down here. Get in quick, hopefully don't get killed. And then pull. Let me in. Task done. And dead again. You know what? Screw it. The minigame teleport is nearly recharged. I'll just use that. I'm not walking all the way back. Alright, back again. So now the plan is to make money. I'm going to want that earth staff back, and the best way to do that is of course going back through the wilderness lava maze. I'm going to do that first since, well, you know, if I die then I don't lose any money deep in the maze. You know, if I'd thought about it even a little, I'd have remembered that I need a slasher web. Better go get something to do that with. And there we go, Staff of Earth reobtained. Now I just need to make some money. Alright, I've hopped a dozen worlds and I haven't been able to see the steel plate body back here. I might go for the steel plate legs as a bit of a backup. Never mind, I managed to find a few, but I have been hopping on German worlds for that. You know what they say, Ich bin ein Berliner. There are far more German worlds than there are Australian worlds. But that's a full inventory, time to make it back. Alright, I got out safely. I did get 28 of the steel plate bodies, but I'm going to keep one with me just for now. I'm not going to wear it while I'm training magic, but I will hold on to it. I may as well grab my plate legs while I'm here too. Why not, right? I will be selling here in the general store, but I'll be hopping each time just to make as much money as possible. Okay, and there's the last of the plate bodies sold. That's a good 21k. I'm going to have to get some runes out of that and report back. As I said earlier, I can get runes here. It's just a matter of getting them before the skeletons attack me like that. Okay, so I managed to get 600 casts of Wind Wave, and I got 100 Chaos Runes too for later. But first things first, should probably take these off. I'll see you soon. That's level 5 magicians. As a reminder, I need level 21. I can now cast Water Strike, but I'm not getting any water runes. I'll have to wait for Earth Strike for that. There's level 9 magic. Now I can use my staff to cast Earth Strike. What this does for me is provides a little bit more of an experience bonus over Air Strike. With the changes that were made to magic, Earth Strike no longer has a higher max hit than Air Strike, but as I say, more experience per cast. Magic level 15, 2 more levels and I can use my Chaos Runes. Also, I have done it a few times, but right now I can one-shot a man. Like that. That was good timing. So many clues that I sadly can't do, but there's level 17 magic. Now, as you can see, I can cast Wind Bolt. May as well give it a go. I'll use up all my mind runes first, see what level I get to, but I do have a special plan for the Chaos Runes. And 21 magic. Now I can low out, which is the requirement in the diary. Now, all those Chaos Runes, that was so that I could kill a mammoth, which is of course another task in the Wilderness Easy diary. I probably didn't need Chaos Runes to kill them, but it will make it quicker. Alright, mammoth down. I got some big bones and some watermelon seeds. There's nowhere for me to farm, so the watermelon seeds are useless, but now I have something to alch. I'm also grabbing back some of the items that I had before the death, like the crossbow and the helmet there, which is a bit of a downgrade from what I had, but here's the iron scimitar. I'll grab that again. And a team cape, of course. This time I'll go for a red one. Since I'm already in the area, I just got an achievement for replenishing prayer here. There is also a blood rune spawn that might come in handy a bit later on. Now I'm making my way up to the Fountain of Rune, which once I'm close enough allows me to cast any of the spells that I have access to without actually needing the runes, which means I can cast low level alchemy like that, which was of course a task. There are only 3 more tasks left for me to do now. One of them is to kill an earth warrior in the wilderness beneath Edgeville. Another is to collect 5 red spider's eggs from the wilderness, which I can do down in the same area. And the final one is to enter the Chaos Rune Crafting Temple, which I tried to do earlier as you saw and died. So I'll try that again later. Once I get my smithing level to 15, I can come in here and mine these iron rocks and smelt them right there, and then work on the anvil too. That'll be a really quick way of doing things, but I don't have the smithing level just yet. Still need 4 levels. Since I'm done with magic for now, I've sold my runes back here. The money's more useful to me. I'll also sell the staff once I get back to Edgeville. So I'm a bit of an idiot. I was going to mage the earth warriors down here, but I already sold everything. So instead I'm going to get some food together and then hope that I can flinch them. After all, I only have to kill one of them. Any second now, I'm due for a hit points level. And there it is, level 30. Before I head to this area underneath Edgeville, motherfucker, I was talking. I had a quick look at these thugs and they do drop a steel axe 1 in 128. I'm going to need to do a lot of wood cutting at one point in this journey, so that might be something to remember. While I'm here, quickly grab these red spider eggs. You can actually drop trick them where you just pick up the one, drop it and pick it up 5 times overall, but I may as well get 5, right? And this is the reason I needed an agility exemption in episode 1 to cross the monkey bars there. These earth warriors are level 51, but it looks like I can flinch them from here. Not if he's going to do that though. Maybe this one? Okay, this is not going so great. Alright, so I found an earth warrior that I think that I can keep flinching. It hasn't tried running away just yet. I've only hit for 2 hit points though, and it's got 54. So this may take a while. I've switched to attack for the better chance at hitting, and I'm using incredible reflexes for an extra 15%. I've got it down a few hit points, it's just going to take a while. I just hit for a 5, that's pretty massive, saves a lot of time. But missing that one. This would be faster if I had Protect from Bailey, but I'm still 8 levels away from that. It's down to half now. Shouldn't be too much longer. Come on, big hit. Yes! Only a few more hits to go. Nearly there. One more good hit should do it. Hey, there we go. Perfect. And a looting bag, which I don't really need. While I've still got some food, I may as well kill these thugs, see if I get lucky. Might get something else cool. Level 25 defense. 5 more levels and then I'll go back to attack again. Alright, so nothing gained from the thugs, but I'm going back to the Dark Warriors Fortress on a free-to-play world, see if I can't get my black med helm back, and maybe the black mace too. I may as well do it in this section of the castle because I can get lots of rune spawns that come on the ground here. I don't know how long they take to respawn, but I guess we'll find out. The answer is not very long. Naturally, the chaos runes spawn slower, so I'll be getting fewer of those out of this. Well, I just got the black mace drop. That is a +4 to melee strength and a +2 to prayer, and the crush bonus is pretty good, so I'll change to that. It's still a 4-tick weapon, just like the Iron Sim, so it's probably just better overall. I'm also nearly at 30 defense. And there we are, level 30 defense. I will go back to trying to get to the Chaos Rune Crafting Altar now, after this kill. Okay, first of all, I am going to need to get into the store here. It looks like on free-to-play worlds, the higher level bandits don't actually spawn, so this might be the way through in future. If you're wondering why I'm actually here, I do think I'll sell these things and maybe some of these runes, but first of all, I'm going to need to buy that pickaxe back. So I hopped to sell for a bit better price and stupidly went to a members world, but these higher level bandits actually drop a lot of good stuff. Oh, I'm kind of shocked that's a rune full helm. Oh, I mean, I'll fucking take it. Well, fuck the black med helm. This is a major improvement. I can't actually wear it yet, of course. I need 40 defense for that, but I will be holding on to that. I know I've mentioned it offhand a few times, but here Fat Tony will sell pizza bases for 4 coins each, and there is a tomato and a cheese spawn here as well, plus a range. So when I've got 35 cooking, I can come back here and just hop and make pizzas. Since I only have one task left to complete the easy diary, and my best way of getting through to the Chaos Rune Crafting Altar is mining, I'm going to return to leveling up my mining skill and then also my smithing. The higher my mining level, the quicker I'll be able to get through the abyss to the middle and into the altar. But for mining, I will of course need more food. And here we are, back to mining. Alright, another 12 bars to make. I'll get back to you when I'm level 15 smithing. Well, there's 14 smithing, 1 level to go. Just burying bones casually, not on the altar. Level 36 prayer. 1 more level, I get protect from mage. I just got a mining level and now I'm total level 300. This load should get me the smithing level too. Hey, there it is, smithing level 15. Now I can smelt iron ore and make iron daggers. What I'm going to do now is sell these chain bodies and then go into the wilderness resource area and get my levels up quite a bit there. Once I get to the level 4 iron knives, I'll make a bunch of those and stack those up, and then we'll hopefully finish the diary. I can get really close to the wilderness resource area by pulling the lever here, and then once it takes me there, the area is right here next to me. There is a 7,500 gold fee to enter, which is no problem really. Now I just come up here and there's an iron spawn. There seems to be another person in here, but they're too high a level to hurt me. As is this person. Actually, in the corner over here, there's a bunch of iron spawns, so I'll go here instead. I'm level 21 mining at the moment. When I get around level 30, I might try the abyss again, see if I can get through without being killed. And with an inventory full of iron ore, I can smelt it here at the furnace. And once that's all done, there's an anvil right here for me to use. As I said earlier, all I can make right now is the iron dagger, but now with level 16, I can make an iron axe. I am just dropping everything that I make. It's too far away to sell anything, and of course I'd have to pay to get back in here again. At level 22 smithing though, I can make iron knives as I said earlier, and that's when I'll be stacking them up. I can pay piles here to note anything that I give him, though at a cost of 50 coins per item, but honestly nothing I have right here would be worth that much money. Am I really going this unlucky on the iron? Come on. Well, I got severely unlucky, but there's level 17. Now I can make iron maces. Well, I was killed. Unfortunately, that means that my rune full helm is gone. The same as last time, I'm just waiting for the minigame timer, then I'll teleport back. I'll have to make some more money to get a pickaxe again, and maybe I'll just try sending the abyss after that. That way at least I'm not risking anything when I do it. Plus I've got level 22 mining now anyway. There really wasn't anything I could do about that PKer. They were exactly the right level to come and get me, and they froze me while I was working at the anvil. So, well, you know. Alright, I got my pickaxe back. Let's try the abyss again. I'm basically just going to brute force this until I get it. Why do I never spawn in near the mining sites? Come on. Third time's a charm? I might actually get this. Come on. Hooray! Success! Alright, now where is the chaos one? Alright, here it is. This should be the last task. Success! Now I just need to return to the Lesser Fanatic in Edgeville. Quick chat with this fella, and there we go. Two things for me. The Wilderness Sword, which I guess is an item I can always come back and reclaim, and an antique lamp, which I'm going to put right into prayer. The Wilderness Sword 1 has stats equivalent to an iron sword, so it's not really that good. It does have a 100% rate of slashing through webs though, so that's something. In other news though, that is one of my 5 set challenges complete. I'm not yet sure what I'll do next. A rebuild is in order of course, but right now I probably will just lose everything again. There's thieving level 12. It will be level 40 before I can thieve from the guards, so I'll be stuck at men for a long time doing this method. For now though, actually that's enough money for me to buy a new cape. Maybe the yellow one this time. I'll just be collecting the iron bars here and hopping a little bit, get some iron resources. Once my smithing level's high enough, I can just use this as an easy way to re-gear. Although, thinking about it, right now while I have less stuff to carry, it's probably better that I keep up the bone plan. After all, I am only 7 levels away from having all of the protection prayers. Never mind, I got attacked, and I probably won't get out of it, so I'm just burying bones as I go. I'm actually nearly at another level. I'll just let this guy cook. There we go. The bone plan giveth, and the bone plan taketh away. But this is why we're doing the bone plan now, while we have nothing. Prayer level 37 and protect from magic. Unfortunately right now my combat level leaves me open to a lot of PKers, unlike earlier in the video. What this essentially means is I need to get the bone plan out of the way as quick as possible. After all this time, it occurs to me to check out the boneyard for the bone plan, and there are big bones scattered around here too. So I'll be gathering those up. This should be a lot quicker. I know it's kind of cliche, but I feel like it's time to say this changes everything. We're actually already really close to another prayer level, so let's see if I get it straight away. I do, level 38. Hopefully with all of these big bones I might get another prayer level before I leave. Or I get killed again, whichever. That was basically right away. Back to Edgeville for me. The good news is that I basically do have a good plan now. It's just going to take time to execute, especially if people keep attacking me. It's only bones and big bones, but apparently they really want them. Alright, back at big bones, time to get another inventory full. 6 at a time. Alright, hopefully this time I can use more than one of my big bones before I get killed. Looks like someone's been killed here. Damn, I was so close to a level. I got about 8 uses out of the first of the big bones and then not as lucky after that. Let's go get some more. I think if I just bury these big bones while I'm already here, this should be a level. There we go, 39. 4 to go. These bones also reset quick enough that I don't actually have to hop. Because my agility level is so slow, sometimes in the boneyard I get knocked down pretty hard, and I have to wait for my run energy to restore. I should get level 40 prayer on this inventory unless I'm PK'd. And there it is, level 40 prayer. 3 more levels to go, but there's protect from missiles. And from the rest of that inventory, we basically got 50% of the way to another level. Prayer level 41, 2 levels to go. There we go, level 42 prayer, 1 to go. This inventory ought to be enough to get me to level 43 prayer, so long as I don't get killed in the process. Let's hurry this up. 3 more, come on. Damn it. Let's go get some regular bones. There are regular bones just here and also a very yellow looking person for some reason. Alright, I got 5 bones here. Let's hope that's enough. Come on, you bastard. Come on. There we go. Level 43 prayer. And now I can... What the fuck? Well, now I can protect from melee as this guy struggles with his clue. And seconds after the clue guy left, this guy arrived and then another guy came to kill him. It's wild out here. Well, that seems like a pretty good place to end things. I finally got my protection prayers and I finished the easy diary today. I still have 4 tasks to complete in the wilderness before the series is over, and I've been killed. Okay. Well, that's one way to finish off. I'll see you next time.